like this.
What's up YouTube, it's Jay Frost here, bringing you guys another video. Before you watch this video, make sure to add me on Snapchat for updates and more content. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check out my Twitter, which as you can see, I do not use all that much, but I will be in the near future. And of course, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I definitely use that platform the most. Now, without any further interruption, let's get right into the video. What's going on YouTube, it's Jay Frost here, I'm bringing you guys another video. As by the title, you already know what these are. They're the ash blue Yeezy 350 V2s. Really with these, it's definitely a shoe that we've never seen before. It's similar to some that we've seen before, but it's not an earth tone, so that's always good to see. These actually remind me of like reverse linens basically, and the linens did well. And honestly, I think these are gonna do pretty well long term at least. I don't know if they were that popular at first among people, but they sold out just like every other V2. With every shoe comes a different story on how you got them. So before we get into it, I'm just gonna share like how I got them. I got them through the Adidas Confirmed app. And that's actually surprising to me because I've never won anything on there. And these, like I said, I just assumed I wasn't going to but I guess I can see why I won. They're not as popular as maybe some other ones like the breads that I got in December. I didn't get those off there. And the thing I like about this app is, like I said, you put in your reservation already, and basically if you win, it automatically charges you and it automatically sends them. So that I kind of don't like, but obviously I see why they do it. But the real thing I do like about them is that it's always at, I believe it's 10. The draw starts at like 10 a.m. Central. I don't know what that is, Eastern or Pacific. I'm gonna put that down there just to make it clear for everybody what it is. And the draw lasts about 30 minutes. I think it's 9:30 that the draw actually like closes. So before 9:30, if you wanna take out your draw, you can. Or 30 minutes before, whatever the time is for you, if you wanna take out your draw, you can. If you already got them from somewhere else, so you don't get them twice on accident, you know what I mean? The Adidas Confirmed, I treat that as like a last resort. So I'm gonna try and get them as much as I can before then. Cause like I said, the foot sites a lot of the times drop at like 3 hours before or 1 hour before. So it's either like, for me, it's 6 o'clock a.m., sometimes 7, and then 9 a.m. is the most popular time, and then the draw is at 10 a.m. If I get them before that, I'm taking my draw out. The shoes came in this box. It's literally basically the same exact box size as the shoe box, so you gotta empty it out kind of like this, you know what I mean? So just a regular box. I got your shipping label and all this stuff on it. Here's the box itself. Nothing new about this. Just a regular 350 box. 350 on the top. Yeezy Boost 350 with the size tag and the made by Adidas and the Adidas logo at the bottom. Same thing on this side, just no size tag. And the only thing I noticed different about this box from a lot of my other Yeezys is that right here, this is that tab that flicks a little bit. This one does not have it, or it's already pushed in or whatever. And I think I see it already pushed in somehow, but I've seen that with like one other shoe box that I've had. And I don't know if it's specific to this shoe or it's just random, whatever the case may be in the shipping process or whatever. But yeah, that's one thing I did notice. Here's the shoes right here. This is actually my first time. No, it's not my first time. This is actually my second time looking at them like in person. I opened them when I first got them just to see how they look, and they were clean, but this is basically still like my first time really looking at the shoe in detail. And the first thing I noticed is that, like I said, it's not an earth tone, so it's something different right off the bat. That's one reason why I wanted to get them. I'm gonna bust these down in the summer for sure. I'm probably gonna wear them once now while it's still cold because, oh yeah, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna wear them once while, like I said, I'm gonna wear them once while it's cold, because one thing I actually did notice just now is that this side, this is like netting. Like this is a lot thinner than any V2 I've ever seen. Like what V2 can do that for real? Like without, you know, the material is usually thicker than this, and I thought it was gonna be like the statics, but nah, this is thin. So it looks like cold air is gonna come straight through, and hopefully it holds up just as good as the thicker primed. Because if not, like I said, that's a problem. Because if these start ripping or something, nah, these shoes are too expensive to start ripping. Like I said, we're not beating these to the ground for real. This is actually my first V2 without a pull tab. So like I said, I don't really mind it on this like pair, but if for some reason they took it off like an OG pair and they re-released it, I wouldn't like that. But most of them without a pull tab, I don't get. Like I said, this is my first one without it, but I think it still looks pretty natural since it's a new color anyway. On the back, like all other V2s, you have where your prime knit comes together, you have it going up the middle and down the middle from the top to the sole. I said they did it the original way, I wouldn't care either, but It's definitely a nice touch to this shoe. Makes them a little more clean. Also, like I said, you have your kind of like a static pattern. I believe it's the same pattern as the statics. It looks like it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks exactly like the statics for the most part. Only you got your different hues of blue, gray, black. There's a lot of hues of blue though, so that's the main thing. These are like denim. I'm gonna do an on-foot portion, so I'm gonna see how these look with different like pants and whatnot. I'm gonna do like some sweats, some jeans, blue jeans, black jeans. I'm not gonna do shorts, but I know these will look clean with shorts. Like, this is definitely coming out in the summer with some shorts. That may be the best look I see with these. But I'm not gonna do it with shorts right now. I'll probably do a lookbook on them in the summer, or maybe a little before the summer, a lookbook, and I will be wearing shorts in those. And yeah, so the main thing that pops out about this shoe is this yellow stripe right here. This is why I say they look like reverse linens to me. So going to the bottom of the shoe, one thing I do like is your outsole coming up is the same color as your midsole, so you can't really tell there's a difference right there. And I do like that because I never really liked the different color outsole coming up. Never understood the purpose, but we've all gotten used to it, I'm sure, by now, because a lot of shoes do have different colors right there. They're like icy, milky. You can see your boost through it, of course, still, because it's just a caging over it, but the blue they use for this is very icy, so I do like that. The problem I see long term is that if these get yellow, man, I think that'll look bad. I don't know. Maybe not, because like I say, you got your yellow stripe. Maybe they just look aged well, but I'm scared for how they look when they're yellow, but we'll see, because like I said, I wear my shoes. The insole is also a shade of blue. It is a darker shade. This is not black. And it says Adidas logo, Yeezy, as always. Even though these are thinner, this ankle part is still thick because it has your padding in it. And so that should save the comfort right there. I noticed with the breads, the December breads that just came out, I want to say I got an 11.5 in them, which is my regular size in the V2s that's comfortable. And I noticed that they still feel tight to me. So I don't know if they made the material thicker for some reason. That made it hug your feet more, but we'll see when I try these on how they fit. Nothing super new with these, but it is a new color, so it's our first time seeing these. But reselling these isn't that much. I think it's around like probably 300, 350 right now. Like basically your average mediocre kind of V2 that it's not hyped, but it's still V2 everybody's gonna want. Even in your consortium shops and all that where they charge extra, it's probably gonna be like 450, 400. Like, you know what I mean? So it's not too bad. Now the laces, it's kind of hard to tell what color they are, but putting them like away from the light, they look almost like a mint green or a light emerald. All the blues together kind of just go with each other, so it doesn't really matter what color it is. It's all blue. But just to give you an idea, it's kind of the same color of the sole. That's basically it with these, so I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. You guys seen it before. We're gonna do the on-foot portion, and let's get right into it.